What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the Know It All podcast. And of course, you got the usual suspects, myself, Big G, and Tate. Tate, what is popping, man?
What's good? What's good, man? Not too much, man. Feeling good about a critical Steelers win today. That's big news. Felt bad about Ohio State lost last night. That's not so big news, but we lost our last game of the year last year, 13-10, and went on a 4-game run. So we lose our last game this year, 13-10. We only got to get 3 games this year, so let's rock.
Yep. Big G, what's popping, man?
Well, we got a few things we got to take care of right off the bat today. We got some corner time that's got to get paid off. But I promise you ain't going to believe what I'm going to say concerning the college football panel and how things are going to go, because it's diabolical. And I'll talk about it here in a minute. But it ain't right.
Look,
it ain't right. It ain't right.
Look, man, make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook, subscribe on and YouTube and Twitch so that when we go live, you'll definitely get those notifications. And we are here, man. We're about to get this party started, get this show on the road. We'll be right back after this.
Dang. You see right off the back, my brother Mod is paying off a little bit of corner time, chair to the back. So we're going to kick the show off right. We're going to talk college football before we talk NFL. Say, boy, fresh. The top 12 college football seeding came out today. Instantaneous reaction concerning the playoff seeding, who made the playoffs, and did they do the right thing, man? Because to me, no. But I'll get to it in a minute, man. What's your thoughts concerning the college football playoff?
That Tulane and James Madison need to get out of the way. Something got to change. I mean, I don't like the. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is, right? 12 teams make it. But I'm not doing corner time because he said Texas was going to make the playoffs.
Well, to be clear, he said a 9-3 Texas team would make the playoffs. That's why he's doing corner time. He said a 9, and I told him absolutely no way, so it's 15 minutes payoff. So, yeah, James Madison and Tulane got to get out the way. Any other thoughts, bro?
I think Oregon is better than Texas Tech. Texas Tech defense is outstanding. I think the top 3 teams in the Big Ten. Indiana proved that they number 1 worthy last night. Even though Ohio State offense was off, not making no excuses. Indiana did what they had to do. I think it's something to be said for Georgia winning. Georgia looked good, but Georgia playing in the Georgia Dome, it's like a home game.
Facts.
I mean, Indiana played in
Indianapolis.
It's like a home game.
Yep, facts.
Duke played in Charlotte. It's like a home game.
Facts.
I think some of these conference championships need to have rotating sites. Just just to make it a measure even playing field around the board. Just my quick thoughts.
Yeah. Let me say this, man, and I mean this wholeheartedly, man. What's up, Claude? Glad to have you back in the show. I mean this wholeheartedly. I think it's a fiasco of what happened in college football. There's absolutely no way in hell that Alabama should have made the college football playoff. There are 3-loss teams with losses to Georgia, losses to Florida State, and losses to Oklahoma. If you're going to look at them, you got to look at Texas with their losses to the matter of fact, they lost to Florida State. Texas lost to Florida, lost to Ohio State, and lost to Georgia. And by the way, Florida beat Florida State by 21 points. So we know who took the better lump right there. But that's the first layer of defense dealing with it. But the issue is, how in the hell do you leave a 2-loss Notre Dame team out? Who was in the top 10 rankings the entire time up until the last week, and they didn't play a game? How in the hell do you punish BYU and award Alabama? Because BYU only losses is to Texas Tech all freaking season. BYU ain't lost to nobody else but Texas Tech. And you punish them, a 2-loss team, but you award Alabama a 3-loss? This is bias beyond bias. This thing is set up for Alabama to be always in the playoff. And it's just wrong. I've been screaming SEC bias forever. But it's even deeper than SEC bias. This is about Alabama and the bias for Alabama. They shouldn't be in the playoff. BYU has a better leg to stand on. Texas has a better leg to stand on. Vanderbilt has a better leg to stand on. And Notre Dame has a better leg to stand on.
I don't necessarily agree with you.
Okay.
And here's why. I think I don't believe in BYU. I don't.
Okay.
I think Alabama's clearly better than BYU. They lost. They lost twice. Alabama, yeah, they lost to Florida State. That was early. Florida State had us all fooled early. The first couple weeks had us all fooled.
Okay.
They beat Alabama. Alabama beat Georgia in their house.
Okay.
In their house. They lost to Oklahoma on the road.
Okay.
So I don't think that's as bad. I mean, I think there is an element of bias, but I mean, when we talk about the only thing I think it is, Alabama gets in if you get Tulane and James Madison out the way.
Ted, I don't disagree with that. But the way that the current set up, you got to have 5 conference champions. That's the only reason why Tulane and James Madison got in, because you got to have 5 conference champions. That's why they're in.
Well, the
current rules say you got to have 5 conference champions.
They need to go to 16 in. They need to go to 16 teams in and get your 5 conference champions and then the other best teams because the way it is now, you got them guys taking up 2 viable spaces. Alabama can win the national championship. I think they would no. Not that they're in, but they got a better chance than BYU. BYU is in.
Alabama going home game 1 against Oklahoma. Alabama's going to the crib.
I don't think so. I think as far as that game goes right now, I pick Alabama to win it in Norman for the second time.
Norman is going to bust their grill. They ain't got no running game, and they think Ty Simpson is all this, that, and this, and they're not that good. Oklahoma's going to bust their grill.
I agree with you with Ty Simpson, but we'll see. I mean, we're going to get into the games now. I'm just talking about the playoff bracket setup, the rankings.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is ridiculous because when you compare the body of work is at the end of the season, and you compare apples to apples. Alabama's 3 losses are Florida State, Oklahoma, Georgia. Texas is 3 losses.
Georgia's 3. Oklahoma is 7, 8.
Right. Texas 3 losses are to Ohio State, who's 2. Florida, who beat Florida State by 21 points. And to Georgia, who's 3. Texas is better than Alabama. Texas is better than Alabama. But I've been saying all along, you don't put a 3-loss team in the playoff, i.e. going back to why Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, and BYU have a better chance to stand on. Why are you putting a 3-loss team in the playoff? It makes no sense. It's dead wrong. I've been calling SEC bias forever. But this is, like my brother's already coined it, blue blood SEC bias. This is blue blood SEC. This is about Alabama, about Auburn, about in some ways Georgia, but Georgia ain't fell off the cliff. Alabama has. They're a mid team. And oh, by the way, Notre Dame's boycotting their bowl game. And if I was Notre Dame, if I was BYU, if I was Texas and Vanderbilt, I would boycott my bowl game. There's no way in hell I go to a bowl because you got played by the committee. The committee is wrong on this one, man. The committee is totally wrong. There's no way a 3-loss Alabama should deserve to be in the playoff. There's no way. There's absolutely just no way. It's a wrong deal. It shouldn't happen. And moving forward in college football, you got to do something about it. I'm saying go 16 teams. I mean, just to hell with it. But you know why that won't happen? Tate, I'm going to say this, and we're going to move on to the scores. The issue with that is that the SEC wants a guaranteed 5 teams in no matter what. If they go to 16, the SEC wants 5 in. Why do you want 5 in? Oh, because I guarantee Alabama will make it every year. I.e., why now all of a sudden the SEC is going to go 9 games, 9 conference games, and they're still going to make teams like Texas play big-time games against Ohio State and Michigan, and Alabama's not going to play anybody worth a nickel in their preseason schedule. It's just wrong, man. It's just wrong. Texas got used. Texas got pimped and hold out in my position. They got used, pimped, and hold out. And it's wrong. It's just wrong, man. They should have an opportunity to play in a college football playoff. Ma, you back from the corner. How you doing, Ma? You back
Hey man, I'm back. I had to serve my corner time, man. We do our corner time around here, man. And Big G, real talk. Hearing what you and Tate said, Tate is absolutely right. Absolutely right. The G5 teams, yeah, they're just getting a participation trophy. That's all that is.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That they have no chance. Tulane got boat raced by Ole Miss earlier, 45-10. Right?
Yeah.
They
Sure did.
They got beat 45-10 by Ole Miss earlier. Ole Miss has, of course, had a coaching change, but still, it ain't a talent infusion. They're not missing talent. They're going to go and beat the dog mess out of them again. It is what it is. And James Madison, hey, congratulations, bro. I mean, you got into the tournament. But again, even though you're a champion, you're not a champion up here. This is a whole new group of teams. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve.
It's levels to this.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be in at all. Lastly, people could say, hey man, you're the only one that pays corner time. He said, lastly, Notre Dame, I'm not mad at. You know what I mean? When we look at the committee set a group of rules up and didn't go by none of those rules that they set up.
Because Alabama. Because Alabama.
I cannot. The only one time that I say that I'm agreeing with Big G and I'm saying it loud, he's right. It's about blue blood. It's about the blue blood SEC teams. SEC ain't mad because they got 5 teams in. What is it? 4 or 5 teams in.
They got 5.
They're not mad at all, right? Screw Texas is like the trophy wife. You know what I'm saying? They're like the trophy wife.
Side piece. Let's get it right. They the side piece.
Show them off. I mean, because throughout the season, the calls are always slanted. And now when you look at this whole thing, and and then we're done. We need to get to the NFL. But now when you look at this whole thing, you got to understand, you're going to 9 SEC games. 9, right?
Yep.
Then you're playing a non-conference schedule that's hard that you're not going to get rewarded for. They've already showed you that. So now you're putting yourself back in the same position that you started from, and it just doesn't make any sense. There needs to be something done. My suggestion is put in a point system. If you put in a point system at the end of the year, dudes with the highest points are going to win. You get points for playing teams that are ranked in the top 10.
But that's the BCS though, Mod. If you do it that way, that's the BCS.
Well, you might as well. Because it works better than a group of old fogies who really don't know football, and it's all about the eye test. Got them in the room watching TV. It works better. So
I don't know that they don't know about football. A lot of them are football connected. Former coaches, former ADs, and that kind of stuff. I do agree with 2 things. One that was said, well, we've said already. I think Tulane, James Madison in the way. I think my only problem with Miami making over Notre Dame is they should have did that earlier in the week then when they had their last ranking out.
That's it.
Facts.
I mean, why have Notre Dame in front of Miami and they both don't play, but then you move Miami up? I didn't agree with that.
And they waited to do it too. They knew that they didn't do it earlier. They waited to do it because they knew they were going to catch flack.
They did it to be able to justify Alabama. This thing is full circling around Alabama. They made that move to justify Bama. All of this was about was to ensure that Alabama made the playoff. Alabama should not have made the playoff, man. There's no way Alabama should have made the playoff.
It's if Alabama makes it, BYU should make it.
Hell, Texas should make it.
That's why I disagree. Now you got an argument for Texas, but Alabama got 2 more wins than Texas, don't they? And don't Alabama got 11-3. Texas 9-3.
No,
one more win. They're 10-3.
Texas is 10-3.
No,
Texas,
Alabama. We're 9-3. Alabama is 10-3.
10-3. One more win.
Okay, well, they played one more game. So that 10 wins makes a difference too. The fact that they made it to the conference championship, that's where they lost at. So if you want to throw that out, Alabama would be what 9-2, and Texas would be 9-3.
But Tate, why punish BYU, whose only losses was to Texas Tech twice?
Same team.
Texas Tech didn't lose no other games.
And if you were going to
because then I'm going off strength of schedule. Go ahead, Mike.
There it is. That's what I was about to say.
Then that circles back to Texas. That circles back to Texas.
It's Texas was 5th.
Correct.
Miami was 42nd.
Correct.
Notre Dame was 44th.
That's correct.
So what was Alabama? Alabama's
11th.
Okay, see, there you go. Then. So they do deserve it.
Alabama was 11th.
You know BYU strength of schedule?
I don't, but it wasn't up there. It wasn't
up there.
It was low. I think it was actually lower than Miami.
Their best win of the year was against Cincinnati or Utah.
But Tate, out of all the teams that made the playoff, you know who's got the worst loss?
The worst.
You know who got the worst? Alabama. They lost to Florida State. Out of all the teams, not count James Madison and Tulane. I'm talking about the top 10. Alabama has the worst loss. They lost to Florida State.
But the first game of the year, just like Notre Dame's a better team now than Miami, but they lost to the first game of the year.
Texas lost to Ohio State the first game of the year, and Ohio State was number 1 the whole season until the conference championship game.
Yeah, they
was number 1.
Game. I'm not holding nothing against Texas. If James Madison and Tulane wasn't in the way, Texas and Notre Dame should be in that to me.
Yeah, absolutely. They be in. And it is what it is. But
Alabama still be in it. Then you get all the big brands. You dilute things when you put them little schools in there just because, we're going to give you a chance like it's March Madness and you playing playing from 68 to 64.
A participation trophy. Come on, bro. Let's get it back. Hey, man, we're going to get into this, man. A Fast and Furious score recap. On Thursday, the Cowboys lost to the Lions 44-30. This was a game that I had hoped that the Cowboys would win, but I did say when we started this whole thing, I said, first and foremost, that either we were going to lose to the Kansas City Chiefs or we were going to lose to Detroit. And we ended up losing to Detroit, which is cool because I think just like what G said, a team that is trying to make a run need to take a loss in there somewhere because it kind of refocuses your mind and gets you back playing again. You guys, I do have to say this. I said earlier in the year when we traded Michael Parsons, my feelings were going to be in it. And you could go back and check the tape. My feelings weren't going to be in this season for the Cowboys, and I have not. I've stayed true to the whole thing. My feelings are not in it. I ain't been invested, but I have noticed that it's possible for us to go on a run. And with this wild and wacky NFL season, because it's just wild and wacky, we're going to get into it when we talk about the scores today. You don't know what's going to happen, and anything's possible. So still, they're not out. It's 6-6-1 is the Cowboys' record. The Lions still have a lot of games left, significant games against significant talent. So we'll see. But G, before we go to what you think about this game, Danny said Texas lost to trash Florida, who fired Billy Napier. Yeah, but Florida's still at
Thank you for the $1.99, but Florida beat Florida State by 21.
Yeah, and not only that, Florida's still an SEC team with a lot of talent. It's just bad coaching. It is what it is. But G, what you think about this Detroit Cowboy game?
There's no way in hell Dallas is making the playoffs. They got like a 9%. They have a 9% chance to make it. There's no way it's going to happen. GP crashed out too. But that happened because Flournoy was out there killing them. That Dallas got a hell of a decision to make because Flournoy is coming, bro. That kid can play wide receiver.
You think it was because and I happen to have some insight on this. It wasn't a crash out. I was concerned about my friend. You do know that him and CD are best friends, right?
I understand that, but he crashed.
He went out. Yeah, no, he didn't crash. He told Sherman what it is. I mean, I'll say
that's crashing. Look, Claude even said it. He crashed.
That didn't have. I ain't saying it had nothing to do with it because I didn't even know about that till you just said it. George Pickens wasn't running hard on them routes. He wasn't blocking. You could see it on his face on the sideline.
He crashed.
You don't think he was concerned about CD? None of that
had nothing to do with the way he's playing on the field. I am not gonna give him a pass because we see for 3 years, and y'all finally got a taste of it during the big game.
Well, I will tell you. Sources said that he was messed up because the way CD fell and started throwing up gang signs it looked bad. It looked bad. The concussion looked bad, right?
But he crashed, Omar. He crashed out, bro. He crashed. Oh, we saw that for years. Reed Claw's comment. $2.
Claude, thank you for your super chat. Maud, what are you feeling? What's your feelings on Pickens crashing out? I think he told Sherm what he should have told Sherm. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how announcers get on TV, especially former players, and forget what it was like and really start just bumping your gums and talking about something you may not have known anything about. Because really, after CD went out, they started double covering Pickens. They started
and he crashed because he didn't like that.
Listen, it is what it is. But he did this at the very beginning of the year. I believe what I heard coming out of Dallas. I believe that he was concerned about CD. It messed with his mind for a second. He got back, started doing what he needed to do, and all of this will be a memory, man.
What the hell is it? 37 yards receiving? No. And Dak was throwing it. Yeah, it was like 37 yards. He didn't get no yards.
It was 4 catches, 37 yards.
Yeah, he didn't get no yards. No, he was lightweight mad because Flournoy was out there killing him.
5 catches, 58 yards. No, that was.
I got one fancy team.
5 catches,
37 yards.
37 yards. Yeah,
37 yards. Yeah, he didn't get no catches.
Next game we got here, bro. And I got to talk about it, and I'm gonna throw this one up. This is a layup for Tate. Man, look, everybody who's saying that Shedeur is not a starting quarterback in the NFL really don't know ball. You don't know ball at all if you think that Shedeur is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. 23 of 42, 364 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he ran for a touchdown. Three carries, 29 yards, and he ran for a touchdown. Yeah, they lost to Cam Ward and them today, but Tony Pollard had 25 carries, 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. That ain't on him. That is on the defense. Tate, talk to me. Like, how you feeling about this? People are now mad at him for celebrating a rushing touchdown he got for putting up his wrist and his rollie. And how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this performance by Shedeur?
Well, it was a good performance, but it was against a bad team, against the Tennessee Titans, who's arguably the worst team in the NFL. Cam Ward, who was projected to be on the same level as him last year, number 1 pick, he lost to Cam Ward. That part don't look good. You putting up good numbers against a bad team, and you lose to the guy who you was neck and neck with for one of the top quarterbacks before everything went south. And I think that was politics and stuff like that, the fact that he went in the 5th round. But you lost to that guy.
14
Your team lost to another bad team.
14 to 28, 117, 2 touchdowns, an interception. That's Cam Ward's numbers.
But a win. And the Browns got more talent than Tennessee. Now, the defense didn't play good today, maybe. I didn't watch it. I'm hearing the numbers. I know it was snowing. I think Shedeur still got to prove himself. He needs to start the rest of the year, and you see what you got. I always thought he had potential, but I'm not just going to put him there like his 3rd start. Now, he's arrived. I'm not going to put him there. I got no problem with him doing his celebration, though. None of that. It's a lot of individuals out there.
Good.
Yeah, everybody does their thing.
So here's the question I want to ask. I've been waiting to ask you, man. And G, I got to ask you this question too. y'all passed on him twice. If you could go back, would you take him?
No. I wouldn't. No. He doesn't fit the Steelers culture. I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take him. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him either. I mean, I like him. I mean, I was hyped when I thought he was going to get him, but how it's played out and it's turned into, not no fault of his own, but just because of who he is, it's turned into a circus. Yeah. Not his fault. He ain't do nothing to deserve that. But the media following you, we already got noise with Aaron Rodgers being there. He might not have been there, but I don't think we would be in the position now if Shador is our quarterback. I think you might look to the future still, but you're doing that with Will Howard. I ain't so sure that he's going to be a better quarterback than Will Howard.
Yeah. Brent Howard said, nope. Claude said, I would in the fourth.
That means you missed Jack Sawyer, but that's just me talking. But yeah. Kevin Stefanski should get fired, Ma.
Oh, yeah. Malpractice. Coaching malpractice.
You take him out of you take him after he throws the game-winning touchdown, you take him out of the game, and Quinshon Judkins fakes a reverse and then throws a pass? That's malpractice.
I thought that was a broken play. That wasn't a broken play?
No, that was designed.
They took him out and they went Wildcat twice.
Yeah. They went Wildcat and he
conversion.
He faked the reverse and then threw it to the dude he faked it to. What are you doing? What are you doing? You go big package, double tight end with both of them big boy tight ends, and you get that 2-point conversion. That's Stefanski fired. He should be gone.
I mean, even talk about that. You had Shador on your bench all year. Maybe y'all have a better record. You know what I'm saying? Forget that.
The issue is Stefanski blew the game. You blew the game by your coaching. Your coaching, you blew the game. Shador balled. He had 400. Yeah. He balled, bro. He balled, man. That's on that coach, man.
Yeah.
You don't waste a dude throwing for 400 yards. You don't waste that, man.
No, you don't. Seattle goes to Atlanta and beat the Falcons 37-9 in convincing fashion. Sam Darnold, 20 of 30, 249, 3 touchdowns, an interception. Then Jackson Smith and Jigba, 7 catches, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bajan, 20 carries, 86 yards. Man, Atlanta's 4-9. The Seahawks are 4-3. Tate, talk to me about this game.
4-3.
10-3. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
They're 10-3. Tate, talk to me about this game, bro. How we feeling?
What was the final score?
37-9.
They beat the hell out.
I thought. They smashed them. I mean, Seattle defense is an elite defense in the league. Atlanta don't have a quarterback. They don't have any consistency with the way they play. I mean, I don't know if that's on Raheem Morris. That's on the players. I don't know. I think they got pieces though. But Drake London didn't play. But you got Kyle Pitts. He had a decent game today. And you got Bijan Robinson. You got offensive weapons. I mean, but obviously, Kirk Cousins is washed. But he got to play.
Total facts.
Atlanta already got their luggage packed, sitting in the baggage claim, ready to load on the plane to go to Cancun. So they don't care. Yeah, they already on vacation.
Yeah. G, talk to me, bro.
Fire Raheem Morris ass too. He got to go.
He got to go.
It's malpractice. It's malpractice, man. They lost too many games they were supposed to win.
I don't disagree. Then you know what? Still give him as a defensive coordinator.
So I'll take him.
I'll take you too. And
I'll take him today.
Brian Flores contract up too, Big G, after this year.
They might as well go and get rid of him too. We're going to get one of either Flores or Raheem Morris. We're going to get one of them. Fast defensive coordinator. Yep.
Love it. Well, the Colts went to Jacksonville and lost today, 36-19. Bigger news out of there. Danny Dimes looked like he went ahead towards Achilles and he's gone. Trevor Lawrence, 17-30, 244, 2 touchdowns. Riley Leonard, Notre Dame quarterback, right?
Yeah, trash.
Yeah, comes in, spells Danny Dimes, 18-29, 145, 1 touchdown. Who's their third quarterback?
Anthony Richardson.
Why is Anthony Richardson the third quarterback?
You can ask Tate that.
Riley Leonard just that much better than Anthony Richardson?
They don't believe in him, man. They don't believe in him no more. He need a new scenery, new change of scenery. He gonna get it when this year up. Don't mean he gonna go somewhere else and be good, but it mean that the Colts said we seen enough that you out of here. You know what I mean? And they lost Danny Dimes, but was we ever really worried about Danny Dimes? The Colts started to show themselves after that loss to the Steelers. They ain't been the same since. Yeah, I don't have no confidence in the Colts with Danny Dimes playing a lot. Y'all know I picked Jacksonville to win this game today. I don't know what y'all did, but so Jacksonville won. The only part I'm mad about this game with Jacksonville is that I had Trevor Lawrence on my team in my starting lineup, and I put in damn Jaden Daniels.
I've seen that. Yep.
Diabolical.
I saw that. So, G, you have anything about this game before we go on?
It's over with for the Colts. And Leonard, he trash. Leonard, they stand no chance. And listen, they missing Adnan Mitchell. Now. Adnan Mitchell over the Jets stunting up.
How you missing what you wasn't using though?
Talk about it.
It might have been time for Pittman or Pierce or one of them dudes to go to the bench and Adnan Mitchell. Because once they figure out a quarterback over in the Jets, they got two dogs.
Okay.
Adnan Mitchell and Garrett gonna kill it.
Afton said Richardson is on IR. Thank you for that, Afton. I didn't.
You know what list he on? Cut. He on the cut list. They gonna cut him. He ain't playing another down in Indianapolis.
Jaime Richardson had every God's gift to be a good football player, but he doesn't have the mind. He does have every gift in his toolbox. He really does.
Physical gifts, but I don't always like to talk about dudes' mind because that's talking about your intelligence right now. Maybe he just doesn't read defenses good. To me, that's different than your mind. I ain't calling Anthony Richardson no dummy. I don't know what Anthony Richardson knows. I know he appears to have trouble reading defenses, though.
That could be coaching, though, too, Tate. That could be coaching.
Yeah, it could be coaching. But football mind is different. I think that's what Jaime means. He ain't talking about it actually. Yeah,
I agree with that. I mean,
who the OC in Indianapolis? I'm going to find out. Let me find out who the OC is.
Somebody who's about to.
Shane Steichen probably make most of the calls. He the coach, but he was a coordinator on that side of the ball.
Yeah. So next game, Tate alluded to, Minnesota took on the Washington Commanders and thoroughly just beat the dog mess 31-0 over Washington. Jaden Daniels 9 of 20, 78 yards. I didn't know Jaden Daniels was actually coming back this week. That was a surprise for me. I was happy to see that. But honestly, JJ McCarthy 16-23, 163, 3 touchdowns. Not really a barn burner day, but the score 31-0 looks real bad. Talk to me on this, Tate.
Yeah, man. From go, JJ McCarthy looked the best he looked in his whole career. All the games he started this year, he looked the best. Took him right down the field on 2 back-to-back drives and scored. Next thing you know, and I think, thanks, Jaime. I didn't think you were, man. I'm just saying I would have said his football IQ is. I just would have turned it.
Yeah, football IQ.
But I think they took control of the game then. Like they literally had like a 19-play drive for the second score. And that's from like the 98-yard drive because Commanders went for it on their first possession, got to the 2-yard line, 4th and 2, they didn't get in. Then the Vikings took it down 98 yards on like a 19-play drive, took control of the game. Next thing you know, Commanders had the ball driving. But that first half, I think time possession was like 25, 26 minutes to 5 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
In the first half. And I started watching it.
Then when Zach Ertz got hurt, that was pretty much the right.
Boy, his leg got toe up, boy. His leg got toe up.
Yeah, the right
toe
up. G, you got anything to say about that game before we move on?
Hey, man, it's malpractice until the Washington Commanders figure out how to get a running back. They got too much talent. They need another wide receiver and a running back. They don't have that. Debo is real. They need to move Debo to running back. Debo Samuel need to move to running back.
Debo don't want to do that. He didn't want to do it.
He don't. Well, he ain't no wide receiver no more. They need to move his tight end or something. Because he ain't no wide receiver. He ain't no. He about 275. He about 275 trying to play WR. Get him out of here, man.
Big G, man.
It's the truth. He about 275. Dog, he out there in an extra large jersey knowing he needed 3X. He out there in the extra large knowing he needed 3X. It's all tight on him. He ain't got no room to do nothing.
Look, man, look. His name Debo. He trying to live up to it. The next game we had the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. This was a game. I mean, surprisingly, Joe came out here firing, man. Joe Burrow came out here doing his thing, 25 of 36, 284, 4 touchdowns, but he had those 2 interceptions.
One was a pick six, too, that won the game.
Yeah, Josh Allen, 22 of 28, 251, 3 touchdowns. James Cook, 18 carries, 80 yards, continuing to go. T. Higgins had a ball game today. Have a game, T. Higgins, six catches, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Josh ran one for like 50-something too, man.
Yeah. Hey, so talk to me about this, G. Talk to me about this game. 39-34, Buffalo advances to 9-4.
I'm glad
Cincinnati falls to 4-9.
It's over with for the Bengals, but they're going to spoil somebody's season. I think it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens. Because I'm glad we don't play Joe Burrow no more. But he threw a pick. He threw that pick, and that pick turned the whole game. And Josh Allen got that diabolical run for about 50 yards. But Buffalo don't scare me, dog. I know they beat us, but, man, if we get them in the dojo, we got them. I'm telling you right now, Buffalo don't scare me at all. We get Buffalo back in the dojo, we got something for them boys. We got something for Buffalo. Because they don't scare me, man. They be winning stuff by luck.
Tate, talk to me about this game, man. 39-34, Buffalo wins.
Well, I called the script of the game is going to be a shootout. It's exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Cincinnati was going to take it early. Then stuff just happened that like that run G talking about. I mean, you had James Cook fumbled, I believe, twice inside the goal.
Right at the goal.
Yep.
You know, so it was set up for Cincinnati to win, but they obviously lost. They didn't. But Joe Burrow threw 4 tugs, I believe. I'm not gonna put on the defense because you can't account for that weather when you game planning, right? You can't account for it. You get out there slipping and sliding and change the play calls and everything. So they did good to put them points up, but yeah, that pick six is what really cost it.
Yeah. Yeah, that pick six killed him.
That
pick six was
Cincinnati is done as far as playoffs. And I said on the other show, go back and check out the Steelers 2-minute warning if you're a Steelers fan. If you're not, it's just good stuff. Check it out. We just did that before we checked in here. But I said on the other show that, man, we could potentially, not even just the Steelers, teams can make the AFC playoff and maybe not have to play Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. I think Josh Kelly just cemented punched his ticket to the playoffs. Now, I don't think they win a division, but they're going to be in the playoffs.
Josh Kelly.
Yeah, the two
Jim Kelly and Josh Allen. Josh Kelly.
Josh Allen.
He's a killer.
He would be a killer.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, and you can avoid Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
Woo.
Like I said, Drake May, Bo Nix,
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Them the top 3 seeds. They don't scare me.
Get him out of here.
So
get him out of here.
It's wide open in the AFC.
It's wide open. Next game, man. Again, the wacky NFL, man. You just don't know, bro. Like the Saints went to Tampa Bay and beat the Buccaneers 24-20. The Bucs fall to 7-6. The Saints go to 3-10. Tyler Show had 13 of 20, 144, 1 interception. Baker Mayfield, 14-30. He had a bad game today. 122, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Devin Neal, running back from Kansas, 19 carries, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. G, I'm telling you, man, we be on it when we be on it when we call them. That was one. Bucky Irvin, 15 carries, 55. Talk to me about this game, bro. Talk to me about this game, G.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers ain't making the playoffs. I mean, they just lost. They're not going to playoffs. They're not going to playoffs.
They got a chance. It's like in the AFC North. They with Carolina. They both like 7-6 too.
Let me see Tampa Bay remaining schedule. Tampa Bay, they play Carolina twice.
There it is.
They got Atlanta, Carolina twice, and Miami in between. Yeah. They better hope they get a split against Carolina. They better hope to God they split.
They don't need a split. They just need to go ahead and win both of those games.
Yeah, win both of them. You take care of your business.
Yeah.
I don't think they're making it. They miss Mike Evans a lot.
If you win them two games, then you get them 2 losses, you get 2 wins, and you got the tiebreak. You get them 2 wins, you go into the playoffs. You win the division.
Yeah. But if Carolina got New Orleans, Tampa Bay twice, and Seattle.
Yeah.
So the pressure on Carolina.
All that.
Yeah, Seattle's the pipital game. But the pressure's on Carolina to get the split. Yeah, Carolina get to the split.
They got to get it. But if they don't, it's a wrap for them.
I still believe in Baker Mayfield more than I do Bryce Young. So I would.
Me too. I do agree with that because Bryce Young get his big trash out of here.
So we got the Steelers winning, going to Baltimore, beating them 27-22. You guys talk to me real quick. I know we had the 2-minute warning, but you guys go ahead and take that.
I just saw a lot of effort today. I mean, it wasn't excellent play. It wasn't excellent X's and O's. We just got some big effort today. And Puka Nakua's a beast. We just got some excellent effort today from the defense, even though they gave up some run yards and stuff like that. I mean, it's Baltimore. Lamar Jackson got back to MVP Lamar Jackson style play. We got Etort. Big-G is right. We got Etort. And yeah, man, the offense played pretty much a clean game. They played a clean game. No sacks, no turnovers.
Nope.
And Aaron Rodgers passed for 280. So
rush
touchdown, hit him with the double check.
Yeah, double check.
And a passing touchdown. And
if
the ball didn't get deflected, he would have had another second passing touchdown. But yeah, they look good. Now what they got to do, what they haven't done since like about week 4 or 5, and that's stack. We need to stack about 3 in a row. Like Big G said, we win 3 out of 4. Why not just go ahead and we went into the playoffs last year on like a 4-game losing streak. Why not go into it this year on like a 4 or 5-game winning streak? So let's just take it week by week and show some consistency and get healthy.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing. Thank goodness that the game is on Monday night because we got 3 or 4 cats placed in concussion protocol. Mount Washington, Pete, Eccles had a concussion, but they let him get back in the game. Harrison, the middle linebacker. We got a lot of injuries. Now, we'll probably get Harmon back this week. We'll definitely get the strong safety back this week. So, but we need all hands on deck. Yeah, a Duggar. We need all hands on deck. And it would be beautiful if we just was 100% healthy. Because I'm going to tell you, if we're 100% healthy, the only game where I think we could possibly lose out of these last ones is Detroit. The rest of them, we can win them all. We can beat Baltimore again. We can beat Cleveland. We can beat Miami. Detroit's going to give us a hell of a battle. So, but we need these wins because I think 3 out of 4 playoff bound. We're 10 wins and in. But I would love to get the 3 seed. I would love to have the 3 seed.
So that you'd have to pass. Nah, they already got 10 wins already.
They got to pass. They got to pass Jacksonville.
That could be. I don't know who Jacksonville got left.
I'm great. Look, go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah, I don't know if we get that. I mean, but the 3 seed would be good. You could go up. We don't play Jacksonville head to head this year.
Nope,
man. So Tate, real quick, and before I move on and get to the other, how much is having the Adam Thielen? How much do you think that actually helped the passing game? And then how much when you see pushing the ball downfield, how much did that help y'all today? Because that's something
that was definitely big. The fact that they had, I believe, like 5 or 6 passes over 20 yards. Mm-hmm. They hadn't been doing that at all, which made up for the deficiency in the run game because they were able to get some big plays, throwing the ball down the field, shortening the field. Steelers been going on all these little drives where their teams playing in the box, starting to stuff to run and stuff. Adam Thielen helps not because of the catches he had or the yards he had, because of the threat that he brings along with MVS. And if you see Calvin Austin being the 3 or 4 receiver, the offense was better. Calvin Austin still got some too. He had more receptions than Thielen and MVS. But the fact you got other threats on the field and Calvin Austin is not your 2, makes a huge difference. And the fact that Darnell Washington went out with a concussion, and they was going 11 personnel, or even 12 personnel.
They was going 4-by-1, and motion the dude out the backfield with Washington in the slot. They was going MVS, DK, Mount Washington, Thielen, and motion the game out the backfield. 4-by-1, dog.
I like the few plays too when Warren and Gainwell were both in the game together.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that because you add another weapon for Aaron. Because Aaron Rodgers going to dissect the defense. He going to take what's there, and he looked much better today too.
You know why, Tate? Because he was calling his own plays. Get Arthur Smith, big trash, out of here. Aaron Rodgers was calling his plays today, dog.
Hey, he's a veteran. He should be able to. I ain't gonna just give you that because a couple weeks ago you said Aaron Rodgers messing up by audible to his own play.
Because he had trash Arthur Smith's dog. When Arthur Smith start to play and he got 13 personnel in there, and Aaron Rodgers know we need 4-by-1. What the hell you supposed to do? Rodgers was calling the play from the beginning and then audible to the play he needed to audible to.
I've also heard you tell Kirby that, man, we ain't no pretty team with 3 wide receivers and stuff. We big bully tight end, and I agree with that to some point. But me and Kirby also been saying you gotta have some explosiveness potential on the field, which by going to the 4-by-1, you put Warren in and Gainwell at the same time. You add another playmaker out there, which opens things up.
Agree.
Like Prometine missed. The next game we have here, the Dolphins go to New York and beat the Jets 34-10. Jalen Wright, 24 carries, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. And Brady Cook started as the quarterback for the Jets.
Trash.
Anything to say about this game?
He didn't start. Tyrod Taylor got concussed.
He was concussed.
Yeah.
So what do we think about this game? Do we have anything to say?
The only thing that was good about the Jets was they had some boss uniforms on. Their uniforms was boss. Their uniforms was super boss. But the Steelers need a new uniform, man. I'm tired of all this ugly. Get some new uniforms out there.
Claude Bishop was good. He said, "Will Jim Harbaugh will be fired at the end of the season?" Doubtful.
You mean John Harbaugh? Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Baltimore? Doubtful.
Yeah, John Harbaugh.
Doubtful.
Yeah, they're gonna can him.
I don't think they will. I mean, he get the same respect in Baltimore that Tomlin get. I don't think they're just gonna fire him. I mean, because y'all keep saying fire these coaches. Now, even Belichick didn't get fired. He stepped away. Their team's got enough respect for you. They're gonna ask you want to step down? We going?
Did they can Andy Reid?
What? No, I don't think
they can Andy Reid.
Yeah, they did.
They can.
Yeah,
they canned him in Philly.
But you know the difference.
What?
He ain't had no Super Bowl then.
But he had been to the Super Bowls.
He had been to the Super Bowl. Yeah, but he had one. He ain't had one. He ain't had one of them rings on there, Big G.
They canned Sean Payton too. They canned
him. They traded him.
They traded him. Yeah, and that's totally different too. But speaking of Sean Payton, the Broncos go into Vegas and they're winning right now, 24-14. Bo Nix 31-38, 212 yards. RJ Harvey 16 carries, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. Geno Smith 13-21, 116.
Worst starting quarterback in the NFL. Worst starting quarterback in the NFL. Horrible.
Hey man, you need to be nice to Geno for what he gave.
Geno garbage.
What he gave Ohio State. Just be nice to Geno, man.
Because Garrett Wilson is his cousin, so what? I don't care.
No, because Smith is his cousin.
Who?
Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah, Jeremiah Smith. Yeah, Jeremiah and Geno.
If he ain't his daddy, we ain't thinking him.
Yeah, get him out of here. Geno the worst quarterback in the NFL.
That boy say if he ain't his dad.
Yeah, we ain't thanking him for nothing.
Oh my God.
We ain't thanking him for nothing. But he the worst starting quarterback. That's what they need to be trying to get Mendoza. They need Fernando Mendoza.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they gonna have a chance because it's between them, the Browns, and the Titans, who got the #1 pick next year.
Cleveland ain't picking no quarterback.
Like 2-11.
Yeah.
4 games left.
Claude said he live in North Baltimore. They out of there, dog. You right, Claude. He gone. They gonna fire him.
North of Baltimore. I know where
North
Claude live at. He up there with Bad and Jeff Up there where that outlet at, Claude. I shop at the outlet when I'm on my way to up to
over there. It's over there by where I stayed at Tate, where that ball.
Oh no, you in DC. You were talking about the National Harbor. He up there, Hagerstown.
Oh yeah, I stayed in the National Harbor. It's Boss over there. They got a Boss outlet over there, boy.
Yeah, they do.
And a big casino.
You see,
they over there killing it.
She got excited for all of 2 seconds.
Man, it was man. What's that? The Drury ain't that? What's the name of the hotel? Not the Drury, but what's the name of that Boss hotel I stayed in? Tate? That hotel like a city.
The Gaylord.
The Gaylord. It's like a city. That hotel was balls.
It is like its own city. It's big as shit. They got ice skating down there and restaurants and everything.
You missed my corner time. I went ahead and took my corner time early.
Yeah, he took it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Rams are beating the dog snot out of the Cardinals right now, 38-10.
Fire that coach.
Gee, you firing everybody, man. Like
it's Black Monday can't get here fast enough this year, man. Black Monday cannot get here fast enough. We got a lot of trash in the NFL that needs to get cleaned out ASAP. It can't get here fast enough. It can't get here fast enough. Fire that coach.
It's 45-10 now. Matthew Stafford, 22.
You don't got quorum, do you?
No.
Okay, you got William. Quorum just ran like a 65-yard touchdown. I wasn't sure which running back you had. I was sitting here saying, "Damn."
Yeah, no, I got Kyron, and it's
he got some points too, though.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford, 22 of 31, 281, 3 touchdowns. Blake Corum, 12 carries, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns.
We killing them.
Puka Nacua, 7 receptions, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
What's my boy Devontae Adams doing? What's the Adams doing?
He is a dog. Oh my gosh, he is a dog. Devontae Adams, 4 catches, 29 yards.
They shut him down. He was leading the NFL in touchdown catches.
I mean, it ain't that you got to shut him down when you got Puka Nacua on the other side. Take, man, how you feeling about this game, bro?
Keep it moving, man. What's your boy Jacoby Brissett numbers look like today?
He the second worst starting quarterback.
15 to 27, 159, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Yeah, he gone.
Real mid.
And
Kyler Murray done set it down because he want to play. What's the game he be playing?
Call of Duty. He's over there.
Yeah, he shut it all the way down. Call of Duty came out. He's like, I ain't playing no more this NFL season. I ain't playing no more games. I'm about to focus in on Call of Duties.
He don't want to drop his trade value because he might be a Pittsburgh Steelers next year too.
If we do that, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I ain't gonna know what to do, dog. If we get that little short midget in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I'm gonna be hostile. Hell no, get him out of here.
And we know Big G he will keep his word. He will be hostile. I
will. I'll go off. Crash all the way out.
Next game, the Packers are winning right now, 21-14. The Bears are on a drop. Let me tell you something. Ben got these boys. First of all, did you see the commercial that Ben did? That commercial is epic.
Yeah, Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that.
It's epic.
I seen it.
It's epic. He said he's a mix between
Ben in the locker room stripping and all kind of what is going on over there, dog?
He a mixture between Dexter and Hannibal Lecter. I said,
he in there stripping. He ripped his shirt off, stripping all. He got a quarterback with fingernail polish. What the hell is going on in Chicago, man?
Hey, man,
there's some diabolical mess going on in the locker room.
Ben Johnson. But look, so 21-14, and they're driving right now. The thing that's tripping me out is that the running game is phenomenal. Like, I mean,
Chicago?
Yes, Monangai, Swift. These guys are running the ball, man. They run the ball for
because
real.
they paid all that bread for that offensive line, bro. They bought a line. That was not intelligent. That was actually very intelligent. They bought an offensive line, bro. They probably got the top 3 line in the whole freaking NFL. They blocks. They blocking. They blocking.
He's been pressured 13 times tonight.
Micah tried to kill him. Micah tried to kill him twice. Look at his jersey. Micah tried to kill that boy twice. He tried to get him. He did. He tried to do something strange to him. I ain't mad at him. Look at that boy. His jersey looked like a running back jersey. He out there getting killed.
I think he's so stupid, man. If y'all watching that, it's 20 seconds. I hear my wife in there talking about why he ran out of bounds. He slid. And the clock running down. He could have ran out of bounds. Kenny Pickett was trash. Thank you. I'm sorry to sidetrack us. We will never forgive your last 2 years for that What's his name? Kevin Colbert.
Kevin Colbert. But listen, I'm going with that. And people don't understand that's why the Steelers are still suffering. Just 3 years ago, we took this fool in the first freaking round. Just 3 seasons ago, we took that diabolical big trash quarterback in the first round. And we still suffering for that.
Him and Najee Harris.
Get him out of here. Ain't none of them dudes still on the team. Get him out of here. GP, ain't none of them. GP, Najee, Kenny Pickett, and get them all out of there. Ain't nobody still on the squad.
Well, so right now it's 9 minutes left, and looks like Chicago's about to score. They are right now on the the 7 first and goal.
It's second and goal. Where I'm at.
Yeah, second and goal. It's second and goal. They ran that little diabolical wide receiver screen to Zakuris. They've been sneakily holding on to him. They ain't been throwing the ball to him all season. Now all of a sudden he get hot in the game because they got to run screens because they won't throw it to DJ Moore.
I don't know why they icing DJ Moore out this year. That's crazy.
They won't throw it to DJ, dog. They won't throw
it. Last game tonight will be the Texans at the Chiefs. This is gonna be a ball game, man.
It's a playoff game. It's a playoff. Listen, if Houston beat Kansas City, they ain't making the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, if Houston beat them, they ain't making it. Kansas City ain't going. They schedule too hard.
Too difficult.
Yeah. No Diddy. No Diddy.
But yeah, man, I picked the Chiefs to win. I can't pick against Pat Mahomes in the money game, but it don't mean I don't. Chicago they just got a touchdown. Now they can kick there's a point, could be tied up. But yeah, I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes in the money game, man.
Yeah, they play Houston, the Chargers, Tennessee, and Denver. They lose tonight, they'll be 6-7. They ain't making it. They ain't making it.
It's hard to bet against Andy Reid.
It's difficult to bet against.
It's
Andy.
challenging to bet.
Challenging works too.
I'm gonna tell you that play to Colston Loveland that you said the touchdown. That was an awesome play design. Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson can dial it up now. Don't get it twisted. He can dial it up.
And he the reason Chicago bought the line because he come from Detroit. Detroit got one of the best lines or had one of the best lines in the league. And that's where you build a team.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, they had 79 in motion. They had 79 in motion. Look like me out there in motion. He was in motion trying to get a pass, dog.
That was your number, wasn't it? It was
high school. High school. Yeah. They look like me out there in motion trying to catch one.
Parting shots, man.
Hey, this week, man, I'm gonna be over there tomorrow discussing it on the Level Up College Football Podcast. I'm gonna have a lot more things to say because I'm so tired of the SEC BS. I'll bet anybody that want to bet me corner time that the SEC don't win the national championship this year. I'll bet anybody that want to bet me that the SEC don't win the national championship. It's too diabolical for them. Ole Miss ain't gonna win it. Hell, they got a double up in the first round. Oklahoma and Alabama play. That's going to eliminate somebody. Texas A&M play Miami. They might be going in the first round. Ole Miss get a bye with Tulane, and Georgia going to get popped. Georgia's fake. I'm telling you, they ain't that good. So, no, they ain't going to get – I'm tired of the diabolicalness. And if you're going to do right by the Texas Longhorn. Do right by Vanderbilt. Stop doing right by trash Alabama. Get them diabolical.
Who did Vanderbilt lose to?
Texas and
Georgia.
And Georgia.
Okay.
Texas and Georgia.
Them not bad losses.
And by the way, Vanderbilt got the number 1 quarterback in the country. They flipped him from Georgia. And they got the number 2 wide receiver in the country. They flipped him from Oregon. Vanderbilt ain't to be played with, dog. Vanderbilt is on their way. They're on their way. So it's time to get some new blood in that SEC and get the blue blood, diabolical Alabama Crimson Tide. I hate Alabama. I helped Oklahoma beat them by 50. They horrible. They don't deserve to be in a playoff, and we're going to show. And Ty Simpson, you need to come back to college and play another year because you be about a 7th round draft pick right now. They trying to make him a number 1 draft pick. Get his ass out of here. Get him out of here.
Damian Tate, he said, is it true that Notre Dame is not playing a bowl as a protest to not making the playoffs? That is the truth.
That's total facts.
Statement, and I ain't mad at him for it. I mean, somebody needs to stand on business. This committee is not doing.
Texas
right
do too.
football.
Texas do too. They're the most watched. Texas needs to stand on business.
They should stand together. If Notre Dame doing it, Texas should do it.
Yeah, everybody
Texas should get out of a conference and be an independent like Notre Dame.
And you know what that'll make happen? You know what that means? If Texas Notre Dame should, that mean that money talking.
That's right.
Damn, they ain't gonna watch James Madison and Tulane in the bowl they in.
That's right.
Damn, we gotta put Iowa in one of these big bowl games. You know what I mean? And lose all the eyeballs we get if Notre Dame or Texas was in it.
Yep.
Yeah, they
stand together.
They're gonna lose. So they should stand together.
They should. They definitely should. And I think you're right. I'm sorry. It wasn't Georgia. It was Alabama. So Vanderbilt lost to Alabama and Texas.
I'm great. Look, I don't know about that. Keep going, Mom. But that's my final thoughts, man. Make sure y'all check me out tomorrow on the Level Up College Football Podcast and on Tuesday with Keeping It 100.
Tate, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna piggyback off what Big G said real quick about the college football. I think when you look at it, Indiana beat Ohio State. Oregon lost to Indiana. Only losses for both them teams. Against number one team. They're the top three teams in football. I can make an argument for Georgia. I don't believe in Texas Tech. They got a good defense, but I think they can get rattled. They quarterback and stuff. They might win the first round. They ain't getting to the championship. They ain't winning the Final Four. I already know who they play bracket wise. So I'm just saying the part I'm saying about piggyback.
Vandy lost to Bama.
Yeah, so that makes a difference. So you can't say they deserve it over Alabama if they beat them. But don't be hurt at Alabama, man. I seen your face. You look like, But yeah, man. And I get it, Big G. You've been scarred by Bama and Nick Saban for a lot of years. They were down there cheating way before it became legal. That's like getting mad at the Joker or holding a job against the Joker that went to prison for selling weed, and it's on his record, and you gonna hold it against him. But weed legal and should have been legal, right?
No, that ain't what that's like.
Is what it's like.
No, the SEC. Now listen, Nick Saban is the GOAT coach. I give it to him. But now that it's done got all out in the open, and NIL is across the board and fair for everybody. The SEC ain't dominant no more. And they use Texas and Oklahoma to say that we're the best conference. They ain't the best freaking conference. Yeah, they ain't. And they ain't winning the chip.
And the weed man used to be the best too. Till they made it legal. Now he ain't the best no more. You know, I happen to know up there in Michigan, they you can get $30 an ounce if you want to take that trip up to Michigan. But hey, man, we don't talk about that stuff on here. We're a family show. It's just legal though, so I'm not even wrong no more. But let me just say this real quick, piggybacking off that, and I'm out of here. Just pay attention, man. Pay attention. What's going on with the political sphere and stuff like that. This is the holiday time. People struggling out here. You got some people acting like it ain't no struggle going on, like affordability ain't a thing. And some people promise to make things more affordable. Ain't nothing got more affordable. Things done went up. So, you know, just keep focus on that. They're going to make distractions. They're going to blow up boats in the Caribbean. They're going to ban all kind of people that got color in their skin, any type of pigmentation. So I just want everybody to pay attention, know what's really going on. And sometimes you got to get out your silo, right? Get out your bubble and see what they say in the other bubble and see what they say outside of all bubbles. So just check it out. Stay alert. Stay on the watch and know.
It's official. They announced it. Michigan plays Texas in the Citrus Bowl. It's official.
Ooh, I love that. You know why? Because I get to see what this big team, our lower tier Big Ten teams, Big G.
Michigan plays Texas in the Citrus Bowl. I'm looking at it right now.
Will Arch play? Is Arch coming back?
A lot. Yeah, Arch is coming back, but a lot of our team won't. There's a lot of the team that won't play. I will say this, you know, on Mod's moments, man, it's just something real quick I got to talk about. Tate just kind of hit it. He kind of hit the vein that I was in.
I made a point. I didn't hit nothing, Mod.
I work with teenagers, bro. Like for real. The thing here is this is a season where, you know, and it's done intentional. If you don't know that it's done intentional, it really is. It's done intentional where every bill you have is past due. People are trying to collect for the end of the year to get back in the black. As businesses are concerned, and they're not worried about the everyday consumer. This is a lot of times where parents and families, you know, struggle to make ends meet, and then to feel like something. You forget that parents are just kids grown up. It really is like they've had trauma and they've had to go through the things that they've had to go through to become the people that they've became, and they still battle and they still deal. First part of this whole thing is hope deferred makes the heart sick. There are people who are going through, you know, and because there are people that are going through, make sure, I keep saying this, but I mean it. Check on your people. If it's just a Facebook, hey, how you doing? You good? You know, I'm proud of you. You never know the type of way that you make somebody feel just by saying, man, hey, man, I'm proud of you. You know, and you may not even mean it, but saying it may help somebody who was dealing with something and they're going through. The other thing is I give my sons every day, there's something that I'll give them a morning motivation is what I call it. I have them in a group text and I sent this to them today. There's a difference between distractions and interruptions. Interruptions will take you out of the way, but they'll leave you in the path of God. But a distraction will take you out of the way on top of taking you out of the will of God. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. See, a distraction is you start playing on your phone, or you start going through your phone, scrolling Facebook, scrolling Instagram, scrolling TikTok, and now 3 hours have went by. And I told y'all about the hour breakdown. 8 hours you work, 8 hours you sleep. You have this 8 hours where you should be using to get better for yourself. And if you've used a lot of that up, if you taken a lot of that time and you used it up with just entertainment, you've not made yourself better. You've not made yourself a resource. You've not put yourself in a position to where you making yourself more valuable to the people around you and to yourself. So I just want you to say, I just wanted to say, look, don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Like I said, be interrupted. You can be interrupted. There's nothing wrong with an interruption, but you'll still stay on the path that you've been designed to be on. But a distraction will take you off that path and have you doing something that you totally shouldn't even be doing. You're in a place where you just wake up and you're like, I watch a lot of movies. Percy Jackson. There's this movie called Percy Jackson, and they went into this casino and they were living it up, just like wow, and they were having a whole bunch of fun. They looked up and 2 days had went by.
The poppy seed, they had the poppy seed on.
Yeah, 2 days had went by, and they were like, how did we lose track of time? But that's how distractions actually work, right? It'll get you focused on something that doesn't matter. It'll get you focused on some things that really don't have anything to do with anything. And now you all worked up and you're off of the path that God has originally set you on. So make sure that you check on your people. Hope deferred make the heart sick. Make sure you tell somebody that you're proud of them, you appreciate them, whatever. And then don't allow yourself to be distracted. That's Mod's Moments, man. I'm done. Do you guys have anything else before we get out of here?
That's why I gave up video games.
I mean,
nothing against nobody that play them. I know a lot of people that play them, but for me, I played it too much, too long. So I had to stop because, especially back then when you couldn't play online. I'm sitting over a homie house playing the games. You lose, you wait. You might be an hour and a half before you get back on the sticks. So,
maybe a whole hour and a half, maybe two. I mean, I remember it was like 2 or 3 because the game's an hour.
Well, that's what created the 21-point rule in Madden. You go down 21, you get your tail up. You out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, because you just in the way like James Madison and Tulane at this point.
Just in the way. Just in the way.
I want to finish my game. Nah, man.
Nah, ain't no finishing. We got people waiting on the sticks. Get off stick. Yeah.
This Green Bay Chicago finish to be interesting. Josh Jacobs just scored a touchdown. Green Bay Greg go up 28-21 with 3.5 minutes left. Caleb Williams about to get the ball back.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. G, you got anything before we get out of here?
No, that's it, man. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We appreciate another great KnoItAllz podcast show for sure.
All right, you guys, thank you. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Share the podcast with some folks, man. If you know somebody who ain't watching the KnoItAllz, make sure you share the podcast with some folks. And definitely, we will holler at y'all same bad time, same bad channel. We out of here. Peace.